Hi everyone, hope you're well. I've got a bit of an unboxing for you this evening. It's a box that I've done a couple of times on box session before, but this time the box isn't actually gifted. I've bought it off my own back because of the theme of it, which I'll get into in just a second. But the box that I am going to be doing or unboxing for you is my happy place, which for those of you who follow box session will know that I've reviewed twice previously. So my happy place, basically, they pick a destination every month, so it's a different one every time, and they kind of incorporate the destination's rituals in terms of self-care, in terms of pampering, in terms of culture, all that kind of thing, and they pop it all into one box and send it out to you. So the ones that I reviewed on box session before have been Brazil and India, and the theme this month, as soon as I saw it, I've been waiting for it, I knew it was coming, and as soon as I saw it I was straight on there to buy it, because it is without a doubt my favourite place in the entire world, and the theme is Australia. So I'll just kind of hold it up. It kind of gives away one of the items because it's a little bit too big for the box, so they've attached it to the top, so I just have to step back and show you. So obviously you have a boomerang. What's more synonymous with Australia, aside from, you know, kangaroos and things, than a boomerang? I haven't opened it, so the only thing that I know about is obviously the boomerang because it's outside of the box, so I have no idea of anything else that's in there. So we'll get into it. So I'm just going to remove the boomerang first of all. So it's a blue colour, like a sky blue with some tribal pattern on both ends. It's plastic. It doesn't say on the back anything. It just says obviously using a clear open space. Yeah, I'm not about to go throw this around in my living room, but it's a nice decorative piece if nothing else. But it's probably fun to play out, you know, kind of similar to frisbee, play with children and dogs and things like that. So then we'll just take this ribbon off. I'm going to try and do it without actually untying it because it looks really pretty. There we go. So there's the ribbon. And so there's the box again, so with the logo of my happy place on it. Let's get into it. I can definitely smell something. I'm not sure what it is yet, but we'll find out shortly, I'm sure. So the first thing that's on the top is actually a personalised note addressed to me at the top there. So it says, "Dear Gemma, welcome to my happy place box. This box is all about discovering a very young country where the world's oldest surviving civilization lives. This wonderful country is Australia. You will discover the rituals and wisdoms of a great civilization, the Aboriginals. Some of their ideas are truly inspiring, so you will need to learn about them and adapt them to your life to create your own happiness. Open the box when you have some quiet time by yourself, as this is me time and you know you totally deserve it. We love hearing about your happy experiences opening your box and using the items we've carefully chosen for you. Share your happiness by posting your photos and videos on Facebook or Instagram and tagging them with my happy place box. May you find your happy place," from Catherine, who is the founder and Chief Happiness Officer at my happy place box. I love that that's personalised as well. And obviously, I don't know if you can see, but it's a kangaroo and kind of the clear blue waters and sand of Australia in the background there as well. So it's actually, every month is a different picture behind that as well. And what you also get, which is different to a lot of other subscription boxes, is you also get a destination magazine, which has a lot of information in there about the culture behind the country, or the theme this month. So that in here there's kind of discovery, so 4 places to connect with Aboriginal. Most of the time you'll find it at places like Uluru, which is also known as Ayers Rock, the Great Barrier Reef, Mossman Gorge, which is actually, the Mossman Gorge and the Great Barrier Reef are 2 places that I actually visited while I was over in Australia. So it's going to be kind of nostalgic for me to remember about that. There's also kind of philosophy and things in there as well. Wisdom of Aboriginal art of healing, dealing with death, rituals, living by the boomerang principle, things about gemstones. So there's the opal, so I'm kind of guessing that's maybe one of the items in there. And then there's things about the actual items in there themselves, which I'll skip past for now because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. Different animals you might find in Australia. I came across quite a few myself. Yeah, so eucalyptus and tea tree, which are obviously found in Australia, and different music. So the didgeridoo, obviously another thing that's synonymous with Australia. This says psychology, so your Australian spirit animal. So that would be interesting for me to know. I'm probably a koala because I'm lazy. Although I do have 2 pet bearded dragons who are obviously native to Australia as well. So maybe I'll get that. And then there's also a clue to the next destination on there, which to me looks like it might be China. That looks like the Great Wall of China to me. I've never been there, but obviously I've seen quite a few photographs, so maybe somebody else might have a better idea of what that might be. My guess is China, but that's the little booklet that comes with it. So what we'll do now is we'll actually get into the goodies. So I'm just going to hold it up. So it's actually covered with some gold tissue paper and a little sticker. I am notorious for being bad at peeling these stickers back. I always end up ripping everything, but we'll give it a go. Oh, actually that was very easy. So, peel it back. Oh, okay. So, obviously, there we go. I'll just hold that up for you there. Obviously, one of the items as well is the boomerang from before. So what I'll do now is I'll grab this. So the first thing then is some tea tree soap from a country called from a company called the Australian Country Life, so made in Australia, and it freshens and invigorates your skin. So there, I'll hold that up for you there. So it's got a kangaroo on the front, obviously. I mean, what else would there be on the front of an Australia packaging? And I can actually smell that. That's probably what I've been able to smell the whole time. I can definitely smell that. Tea tree is quite a potent smell. It's the same. It's very similar to eucalyptus. They're quite strong smells, but they're quite nice. And obviously, tea tree is notorious for being very good for your skin as well. I actually have a little bit of a breakout going on at the minute, and tea tree is known to be quite good for that sort of thing as well. But this says it's also available in eucalyptus or lanolin as well. So this special soap contains tea tree oil, known for its antiseptic properties. Concentrated tea tree oil is distilled from the leaf of the Australian Melaleuca, I think that's right, alternifolium tree. Characteristics of this soap are the unique spicy tea tree oil aroma and the fresh feeling imparted to the skin. So that's the first, well, it's technically the second item with the boomerang. And the next one, I'm just going to pick that up that's dropped on the floor. So there's a little note here that accompanies this, and I'm just going to grab the booklet because this has got a little bit more information in there as well. So this says, just put a few drops of your favourite essential oil on one of the balls so you can carry the scent with you all day. So this is a little kind of mesh bag. I'm going to just open it out and see what we have in there. So we have a little bracelet which is adjustable via this little tag here. As you can see, I'm just pulling that out. And you can actually open this out, so there's a little clasp on it here, and if you open it up there are little balls inside and there's some more in the bag. So what you can do is cover the little ball that comes inside it with some essential oil and pop it in there, seal it up, wear the bracelet, and then you've got that scent of the essential oil all day. And obviously you've got a few different balls to choose from, so you might decide to put different scents on each one. Which I quite like that idea. It's a nice idea. Aromatherapy is obviously known for being quite popular in a lot of different cultures, but these little balls, it's a nice idea to something a little bit different, because obviously you can change them around to match your mood as well. So that's item number 3. I'll just pop that to the side as well. And then we've got this little box here which looks like a suitcase, and it's got things on saying Bon Voyage and a little plane on there and date stamps like you would get on a passport. It's even got a little suitcase handle, which is really cute. So we'll just see what's inside here. I knew I could smell this. So we have a tea tree and a eucalyptus essential oil, which obviously this is Eucalyptus australiana, 100% pure essential oil, and this one is tea tree, 100% pure. So obviously you could use those to pop on your little bracelet balls in there, or you could use any other essential oils that you might have at home if you have any. But this is a really nice big bottle as well, so it's a 10 millilitres. Most of the essential oils that I've got aren't actually that big, so I think these are the biggest bottles I've got. And obviously tea tree and eucalyptus again are famed for being from Australia, so that's another good addition. I like that everything kind of fits into the theme in this box. Nothing's kind of thrown in as an afterthought, it's all really kind of thought about. And then there is a notebook here which has Dream It, Believe It and Achieve It on there, and obviously it's just kind of your standard lined paper inside. I'm always needing notebooks. I keep lists for lists, so anything like this is always handy to have in my bag, particularly for work. And this is also kind of linked into a book called The Secret, which is written by an Australian author called Rhonda Byrne. I don't know if any of you have heard of it or have read it. I believe they were thinking of making it into a movie as well, but it's quite an inspirational book for a lot of people. I do have it, I've not read it, I must admit, but it is on my bookshelf to be kind of read when I get around to it, which who knows when that will be. But this is kind of to link in with that. So it's got obviously a nice positive, motivating slogan on the front as well, and it's purple and pink, which are my favourite colours. So. And then the last little thing in here, oh, okay, I can see what this is. So, this is so cute. So we have a keyring here, which is, I believe, I never know how to pronounce this, it's either agate or agate stone, which is a nice kind of, not quite navy blue, more like a royal blue. But attached to it as well, you have this cute little koala. And you squeeze it and it opens and closes its hands and legs, so obviously you can clip that in and it will stay on your keyring. I love koalas. When I was over in Australia, I went to Australia Zoo, which is is the zoo that Steve Irwin set up, and is still run by his family and a lot of his friends. And I went there and managed to cuddle a koala, which was like a dream come true. So yeah, you can obviously attach this to your keys, you can have it with or without the little koala on there. I'd be too scared to lose it, I think, but it's so soft and so cute. Look at its little face. So that is everything that's inside. Again, they come in a little bag as well. So that's everything that's inside, so I'll just quickly recap on everything again like I always do. So, let me get everything. There's the boomerang. I'll step back so you can see it. So it's a pretty big size boomerang as well. I've got another one that I bought while I was over there, but it's only really tiny. It's got like Aboriginal art on it. But this one is actually functional. You can actually use this. The one that I've got is more decorative than anything. So this is good to, again, play in the park with kids, with dogs, on your own if you want to. They're supposed to come back to you, so technically you don't need another person. Then there was the tea tree soap and the little bracelet with the fragrance balls in there that you can change up, and the little note that was attached to it. The essential oils, so there was the tea tree and the eucalyptus essential oils in there in the little suitcase style box. The notebook, that's Dream It, Believe It, Achieve It. So I'll pop that back in. And last but not least was the little keyring with the koala and the crystal on there as well. So that's everything. I'll just quickly, aside from obviously the magazine that comes with it as well, which I will definitely be reading later on. So that's everything in the box, or outside in the case of the boomerang. The box is priced at £30, so you can buy one-off boxes, which is what I've done this time, so I haven't actually signed up for a subscription. I've just purchased this as a one-off, but there are subscription options as well if you did want to sign up to discover every month that they have, and that you can also buy previous months on the website as well, the ones that haven't sold out, that is. So there's loads of other ones on there, so there's things like Peru, there's Ireland on there. You know, there's loads of different ones. There's the Brazil and India ones that I reviewed for Box Session, and there's a few others on there as well that they've brought out. You'll be able to purchase this one. Obviously this one's the current one, but then if there's any left over after the month is over, they'll be available to purchase on the website as well, as whatever next month's is, which I think might be China. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Obviously, as always, if you've got any questions, let me know, and I will get back to you. And I just want to say a big thank you to Catherine, because I'm going to be going through this properly in a second, and kind of having a bit of a reminisce about my time over in Australia. And when it says, you know, my happy place box, Australia kind of is my happy place, so I will definitely be sitting there and looking through everything and reading the magazine and taking it all in. So yeah, as always, any questions let me know, and if not, I will see you all soon. Bye.